Hello, everybody. It's me, Russ Shaw, with another dash cam session coming at you from the heart of downtown Seattle, Washington. You got the Puget Sound to the left, and you've got the big skyscrapers of Seattle skyline to the right. Look at that. Anyway, and you are viewing this here video from the comfortable, nice surroundings of my Android phone. Through the eyeball in my Android phone. So, never thought I'd hear myself say that. I am talking to my friends through the eyeball of my Android. Anyhow, I wanted to say today, talking about relapse once again, number 2 in the relapse series. Why do people relapse? I heard a guy say, I had to get rid of my iPhone. And again, I'm going to go after technology because this is a big thing. You hear a lot of people talk about stuff like this. I need to get rid of my iPhone, for example, because it's a temptation, and if I have... Oh, I lost you there. Are you still there? Sorry. You took a dive on me. You all right? You all right in there? Anyway. Moving on. If I get rid of the technology, if I can stop, owning a television, I mean, that's extreme. Get rid of the computer. Again, that's a little extreme. Will that help? Yes, it can help for a season, but ultimately, your heart's going to do what your heart wants to do, eventually. Is it right that will work? Yes. It is right, but, it's not wrong, it's not right, it's not going to work long term, is what I really want to get after. And really what's going on here is I'm entering a tunnel, so bear with me. What's going on here is, again, moving off of me as the problem and moving to something else. Like, it's the world that pollutes innocent, pure me, not me that pollutes the world. Okay? You see what I'm saying? And again, this has to do with a lot of my study on worldliness, what the Bible really means by worldliness, what is worldly. Because I've had, criticisms on that in the past, and every time I'm criticized about it, I really go back to the Bible, and I love your feedback, by the way, because it helps me dig into what's true and what's real and what's right and what's just either wrong or just simply surfacey and superficial. And in this issue, worldliness is really a heart condition, right? The lust of the eyes, the lust of the flesh, the pride of life, it all has to do with me consuming and taking in that which is out there. What Jesus says in Mark chapter 7, and I challenge everyone to read that chapter of the Bible, it's the words of Jesus in Mark chapter 7, is that what you take in doesn't defile you, right? Like, that stuff out there doesn't defile you. It's not, and he was talking, a lot of people go to pork, right? Jesus is talking about pork. He's saying that, all right, the Jews can eat pork now, because... And what Jesus is really going after here is, whether it's art, whether it's music, whether it's food, you take it in, your body digests it, and then you pass it out, right? It's not what goes in you that defiles you. It's what comes flowing out that defiles a man. What is defiling inside us is something that comes flowing out, and it pollutes the world. There's something in our hearts that's broken that actually pollutes the world. So, again, going back to the issue of the iPhone, is it okay to get rid of your iPhone for a season? Yes. I would almost challenge you, and it is a case-by-case basis. It really depends on the person, depends on your level of compulsive behavior. But even that, depending on where you're at, it can actually retard or slow down your recovery. Because what you're doing is, I'm going to get rid of my iPhone for 6 months, and then you get your iPhone again. Guess what? You have to deal with that temptation. What I want you to do, what I really pray that you focus on, what the Bible is going to say about worldliness, what the Bible is going to say about sin, and what defiles a person, right, is really what you do when you're tempted. And again, I got some sessions on that as well, but honestly, you're alive, right? Life is beautiful. God made the world. He made things in the world for you to enjoy. There is awesome technology that we get to have today. I mean, it's awesome that we have the technology at our fingertips. If we worship God and not the technology, we can enjoy the technology 10 times better, right, than if we just look at technology as some kind of functional savior to save us. Or another form of worship is to scapegoat technology and say that it's the reason I'm dirty, not the fact that I desire things that are impure, that I'm desiring sinful things, and that's what's making me impure, not that that there's technology in the world. I pray that you understand what I'm talking about here. It's not me that gets polluted by that big, ugly world. It's the world that I pollute by the lies I believe and the things that come flowing out of me as a result. So, love you guys. Until next time, bye.